we don't need roads. What's up everybody, Mike from Bricklink here. If you're new to my channel, I discuss Lego investing, collecting, I do reviews, a lot of different things when it comes to Lego. If you're interested in that content, stay tuned. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Back to the Future time machine, the DeLorean, and we'll also look at some numbers of its predecessor and see how it's performing to see if it gives us an idea of how the new one may do after it retires. Let's get to it. So we have the Back to the Future DeLorean. It's an 18 plus set 10300 with 1,872 pieces. And this set does retail for $170. Here you can see a good look at the back of the box and some of the features from the set. So Lego knocked this DeLorean out of the park. They did a fantastic job. There's so many cool features about it, things that I forgot about until I saw them on the car, and it reminded me of the movie. I haven't seen it in a while. I'm gonna have to see it again soon. This set will cost you $179. We'll find out if it is worth it. But let's start with some of these really cool features. One thing that's really cool is they give you 3 alternate modifications. So you get one that you can make it right here for the first movie. There's another modification where you can make the car look like Back to the Future 2. And then they even have another mod for Back to the Future 3, which I thought was a really cool touch that I did not know about before I opened the booklet. So that's really cool. First, you have the rod here that they catch the lightning in the first movie when they hit 88 miles per hour and go into the future, which I thought was really cool. It is really long, but nice feature. Obviously, it's got the folding up doors, but they do tend to close on you after a second. One of mine stays up a little longer than the others. You'll probably find the same as well. It just may be those particular Legos that we get, just some will hold longer than the other. There's a lot of little wires all over the car. There's a button here that has a Lego light brick that lights up the flux capacitor, which is really cool. The front's got a good amount of detail with the logo of the car. Even on the back side of the car, you got the out of time license plate, very classic there. Even on the inside, they got the clock that says October 26, 1985, which is really cool. There's the gear shifter and the steering wheel, of course. It also has the ability to open up the hood, and inside you have Marty McFly's hoverboard, which is really cool. At first, it looked like a stick of gum. You also have a box that says plutonium, handle with care, that has a little lid you can open up and see the Lego pieces for plutonium inside of it. Underneath it, there's a red handle that if you flip it, the tires fold down so you can have it in flying mode, which is a really neat touch too. So that's a good amount of the details of the car in general. Now let's look at the Back to the Future 2 modifications. The main difference is he has the Mr. Fusion tank where he drops the garbage into it for fuel instead of gasoline, which is really cool. And you can also see here they have the Mr. Fusion sticker as well. They have a Lego banana and a Coke can that they use in the fuel tank, which is really cool. They have 2 different license plates that come with the car. They have the out of time one for the Back to the Future 1 version, and then they have a California one here that is for the Back to the Future 2 version. When you do the modification for the Back to the Future 3 DeLorean, you can see that there is a circuit board that they have on the hood of the car. It's got quite a bit of detail, and it does look pretty good, but it is kind of bulky in my opinion. And another modification they have for this set is optional tires. So you have white wall tires with the red and silver rims that go inside of it. That adds a different touch to it for the third movie. And last, we can't forget the characters and the plaque. So we have the Back to the Future plaque that comes with, and then you got Marty McFly and Doc Brown. And there is quite a bit of detail on these characters. I think they look really good. You can see their facial expressions here. Marty McFly has got his glasses on. They do have dual faces, so here's a good look at the other side of their faces. And then if we turn them around, you can see there's a little bit of detail on the back side of the minifigures, but not a whole lot. Overall, I think they did a great job with these 2 minifigures. Okay, we all like the numbers, so now it's time to look at the Lego Ideas DeLorean set 21103, the predecessor to this set, and see how it's doing. I'm going to look at Bricklink, eBay, some recent sales, and even Amazon, and just try to get us a gauge on how well that set is doing. So first we're going to look at Bricklink, and if you've never been on Bricklink before, it's a really wonderful site. To me, it is the ideal place to go if you're a Lego collector and you want to find out what is a true price for a set, not really inflated what it probably truly costs. You know, Amazon, eBay can be a little higher. Bricklink to me is where you're going to find that true cost for the most part. Unchecked, used, and incomplete. So it's new, unopened sets. I just put seller location USA because there's all kinds of different prices. You can see here that it's going for $195. So somewhere around probably $200 is a fair average on Bricklink for this set. So here we have a look at eBay, and I made sure to put new listings, not used, and sold listings. Lately it's sold for $235, 200, 210. Somehow a Rover got in there. 198 roughly, somewhere under 220, 210. So I'd say it's probably around $200 as well on eBay. So Bricklink and eBay are roughly the same price. But it's crazy the difference when you come over here to Camel and take a look at Amazon. It's going for like $297. So it's going for almost $100 more on Amazon, which can kind of show, you know, the difference in what people are looking for. They're willing to pay more on Amazon. You can see the chart here. This sucker went way up. Right here you can see on April 5th, which is today as I'm recording this, it went for $297. But here's the thing, this set came out in 2013, where it was selling for about $151. Somewhere between 2015 and 2016 would have been that ideal time to sell it. As far as I'm concerned, I would have not wanted to kept this set for another 9 years to sell it at $297 right now. That just makes no sense to me. But do as you will. People still have them out there. If you want one, I'd go buy it off of Bricklink right now for $200 and call it a day. So let's talk those eBay and Bricklink numbers. Right now, it's selling for about $200. If you take away about 15% in fees, you're getting about a 386% return on investment. But divide that up over by the 7 years you had to hold it at this point, considering it was basically retired as of the end of 2014, beginning of 2015. And that gives you a 55% return on investment each year, which to me is not that good to hold it this long. If you had sold it within that first 2 years, I think that would probably been the best bet, like I mentioned. Now with Amazon, it's going for about $297, so almost $100 more right now. Take away those 15% in fees, and you're looking at a 621% return on investment. But now let's divide that by 7 years, and you're looking at an 89% return on investment, which is not bad, but again, a really cool set. But did you want to hold it for 7 years to get that kind of return on investment? I don't think most people would want to do that. So now the new set, how is it going to do after it retires? I think it will still do really well, but will it get up to those high numbers? Do you want to hold it for 7 years? I doubt it. Most of us are probably going to hold it for a year to 3 max, and then get rid of it once it hits a certain return on investment that we want to get, say 200%. Only time will tell, but I do like the new set. It is very good looking. The creator expert sets do really well, so I see this one doing really good once it retires. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you're new here, thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, smash that like button for me, and make sure you subscribe to my channel so you get all my latest videos. Mike with DeBricking, I'm out.